Welcome back to another videos. Join us for the latest news, insights, and updates on the Iraqi dinar. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's explore the world of the Iraqi dinar together. The fluctuations in the exchange rate between the Iraqi dinar and the US dollar, attributing the instability to various factors, including the role of smugglers and unlicensed exchange offices. According to this explanation, the Central Bank of Iraq is distancing itself from direct responsibility for these fluctuations, instead pointing to the actions of illegal activities and unscrupulous operators in the currency exchange market as key reasons for the inconsistencies in the dinar's value relative to the dollar. The Central Bank of Iraq has maintained a pegged exchange rate policy, which means the value of the Iraqi dinar is fixed or tightly controlled relative to another currency, in this case, the US dollar. However, despite this policy, the exchange rate is not immune to external and internal market pressures, particularly when illicit activities like smuggling and operations in unlicensed exchange offices come into play. These activities create an artificial demand for foreign currency, specifically the US dollar, leading to distortions in the market. Smugglers might use the US dollar for illegal transactions, bypassing official channels and therefore driving up the demand for the dollar outside of legitimate economic activity. As this happens, the dinar weakens against the dollar, even though the central bank has tried to stabilize the rate. The solution suggested by the passage is for the Iraqi central bank to implement a rate change that would equalize, or even increase, the value of the dinar in relation to the dollar. Once this happens, the text suggests, many of the problems currently plaguing the Iraqi currency market would disappear. If the dinar were to be valued at the same rate as, or higher than, the US dollar, there would be no incentive for smugglers and other illegal operators to engage in currency speculation. In such a scenario, the demand for the US dollar would decrease, and the market would stabilize. The paragraph also hints at the idea of the real effective exchange rate, REA, which is an economic concept used to measure the value of a currency in relation to a basket of other currencies, adjusted for inflation and other factors that affect trade competitiveness. The passage implies that the central bank is aware of how close the dinar is to reaching its REA, suggesting that they might be considering or preparing for a major shift in the exchange rate that would align the dinar more closely with its real value in the global market. If oil prices are high and the global economy is stable, Iraq might be in a better position to handle a currency revaluation. Conversely, if oil prices are low or there is significant economic or political instability in the region, the central bank might decide to hold off on making any major changes to the exchange rate. In conclusion, the paragraph points to a complex and multifaceted issue, with the Central Bank of Iraq caught between short-term market pressures and the longer-term goal of achieving a more stable and effective exchange rate for the dinar. While they are currently pointing to smugglers and illegal operators as the main cause of the fluctuations, the underlying issue is the dinar's lower value compared to the US dollar. The central bank knows that these problems will persist until the value of the dinar is increased, potentially through a shift towards the real effective exchange rate. However, any such move will need to be carefully managed to avoid negative economic consequences. The text suggests that the central bank is aware of how close they are to reaching the REA and may be preparing for a major change in the exchange rate in the near future, which would help resolve many of the current issues facing the Iraqi currency market. Thanks for watching Iraqi Dinar. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and share our videos. Your support keeps our channel going. Stay curious, and see you in the next one.